All right, so later on tonight, we have Sergiy Derevyanchenko to go up against um, Danny Jacobs. This is for the IBF belt. Um, this will obviously be the first chance for Derevyanchenko to become a champion in the limited amount of fights. I believe he has 12 wins, 12 fights, 12 wins, 10 knockouts or something like that. Danny Jacobs, who's had 36 fights, 34 wins, 2 losses, 29 knockouts, and this would be, I believe, his third chance to hold the belt at middleweight. And this fight, when exchanging with boxing fans about who they think is going to win this fight, especially on YouTube, there's this feeling that Derevyanchenko is going to pull this fight off. Me personally, I haven't followed him much. I haven't seen many of his fights. He doesn't have like a tremendous resume to go off, but of course there's films and there's highlights you can check out, and I see where he can pose a problem for Danny Jacobs, especially now. Jacobs, who's 32 years old. I think Derevyanchenko is also 32, but obviously seems the younger. He's the younger 32-year-old, where Jacobs, in this day and age, 30s is in boxing is still pretty young. But considering everything Danny Jacobs has been through with the cancer and whatnot, he does seem, and obviously he's had more fights, he does seem like the older man in that ring, or when they get in that ring tonight. So in some boxing opinions and fans, I believe that this is a pick'em fight, and so that's why you're seeing some people going with Derevyanchenko. Looks like his looks like going in, the best game plan for him to win this fight is to get on the inside, the fighter with the longer reach, right? Not the best footwork in boxing. So maybe get inside and maybe take advantages of certain things that he'll be able to, if he could get inside Danny Jacobs. And I think for Danny Jacobs is to use his reach. Try to be as mobile as he can. Can he still do it, right? Can he still fight in that manner? I think his best claim to fame so far is doing a good job of surviving against Gennady Golovkin, a fight that he lost. His resume in terms of fighters is not that much better than Derevyanchenko's, but he does have the experience on his side. He has fought 2 or 3 top-notch fighters. The 2 that come off the top of my head are two fights that he lost: the Pirog fight and the Gennady Golovkin fight. Sergiy to me was a good, I wouldn't say he's a elite fighter, but he's a solid contender in a fight that a lot of boxing fans thought he may have lost the fight. I personally thought he won a close fight. I thought the knockdown in the last round gave him the fight. That's how close I had it. I had it basically even rounds, but a slight edge for the knockdown to Danny Jacobs. Even though I understand the buzz that's going around Derevyanchenko and this feeling that he can pull this fight off because of his style, because of Danny Jacobs looking like, his better days may be past him. They may be. I'm not convinced of that yet. I still got to ride with experience. I still got to ride with the fighter that I've seen more of. So I got to pick Danny Jacobs to win this fight. Glad to say it goes 12 rounds. I think Jacobs gets the decision, a well-deserved decision in a close fight. Let's see what happens. Peace.